Welcome back to another episode of Waking the Echoes. Look at this right here. Navy's coming out in their Jolly Roger alternate uniforms. It's my first time playing in Annapolis. We're number 3 in the country, and we got a rivalry game against Navy. They ran the ball to death on me last year and gave me a really, really good game. We prevailed, but I'm not overlooking them. Their jerseys are fire. All right, let's go, boys. Let's get to work.
Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Yeah, see, they scored 51 points on me last year.
Football first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings.
Couldn't stop them.
Dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the
We just came off a really good game against UConn. UConn almost beat us at home.
Losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback.
breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. From the gun to give, looking for room.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPO. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Fresno State transfer right there. Derek LeBeau.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Got some room, entered to the goal line.
That's the way to run the football, boys. Let's get him back. Let's get him back for last year.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
Getting set for the
Great
extra
drive.
point.
Great drive to start the game.
To work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Navy midshipmen off.
Oh, last week he threw. So we're at Navy now throwing the ball for 379 yards. So we're not going against no option right here, I guess. Oh, split blacks. Let's go.
Touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new scheme.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Took y'all boys long to get there, but you did. Let's show him 2 here.
only got
play against the
sacked one
pass.
time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting it.
And the defense
Wow.
moves, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Navy will have to punt it away.
Great defense.
They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here come the Irish back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense. Fires to the big fella.
We'll take the first.
Good job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out quickly. Turning it on. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep.
They always take 1st down from me.
By that big defensive tackle up front. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Big guy smells it. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A score for the big fella here. Why are
Nice and easy, boys.
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
I don't know if their offensive line can block my defensive line. Defense was really easy last drive.
ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Midshipmen offense making its way back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Pulls and fires complete.
That's what I get for blitzing. But I had to blitz on that play. That was my call.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure
Shit.
they got a 3-star quarterback last week, and for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That's my fault.
Win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited, and a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. They want to run it left here.
Great call.
He had a
Punt the ball.
host of defenders. He had to dodge in the backfield. Navy will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Harris. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers and Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day. And all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it. And I think this quarterback feels the same way about that guy. He is just so dynamic outside.
It's man-to-man. Watch the blitz.
Gonna swing it on second down. It's caught. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Leaves it with the running back. Makes it past the marker. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Offense changing the play.
I was about to draw that, stem that up.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off-play action on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Looking to fire.
No, my God. That's my fault. It's just my fault. I was watching the guy that intercepted it too, and I thought he was going to keep going.
They'll go to the ground.
Couldn't get through that last blocker.
After a 10-yard gain. It'll be a first and 10 from the 29. It is the great equalizer, a way for the midshipmen to be competitive. Nobody did it better on the ground than Keenan Reynolds.
And we're going to talk about it a lot throughout the ball.
He wants to go deep.
Let me get that.
Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job.
Ball don't lie.
Pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Hit as he throws.
Great throw.
Downfield. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Gives it on the option.
Oh.
Going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Makes the grab. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man? The durability, the toughness. He's got all those characteristics, Paul.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Navy offense. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Off the play fake on first down. The sure hands, it's Riggs. Works his way.
Should have kept my ass in the middle.
Plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll run play action. Swings it out to the
Great tackle, Lashley. Great tackle.
backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. The give to the back.
Not this year. You're not running on me this year.
Spelled and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's high.
Lashley hurt again.
They've got a first down at the 44. Navy quick to the line.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He'll do it himself. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed over
Damn it. I messed up. I was trying to
the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
call a timeout.
By the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on first and 10. To the air on first down. He's got an open man.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Off the bootleg, to buy a little space.
Let's go.
Over the quarterback and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Let's go. They can't handle us.
And it burns him up. Another sack. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He gets
Let's go.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if
Damn. I thought that was going to work.
got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Got him downfield. Nice move, create some space.
You're not catching me, kid.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
He's up for the Heisman for a reason.
Doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early.
Them boys sharp, but they're going to go home sad today.
Doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every
And it was a
phase,
duck.
on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree?
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the
That's the way to make him cut it back inside, Percy.
Trailing by
And he still threw me to the ground.
To Pittsburgh. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's rigged.
Fucking quick snap me, man.
But he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set.
Play over top.
Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's high.
Hit.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground.
Let's go.
For the marker. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one.
Should have just kept going.
1-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Right on the money. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws.
Damn, they hurt my quarterback. That's okay. Bullock was coming in anyway for the 2nd half.
Distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Give to the running back.
Ooh, good tackle, 71. Good tackle, 71.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Damn, I thought he was supposed to. I had the routes mixed up on that one. 3rd and 10.
Their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. From the gun. He's got it. First down and more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Them damn digs, man. If you can get the protection, they work.
They have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at
It's my last time out. I got to throw this shit in the end zone.
threatening to take it in. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Right.
Damn, I left my
Got his man on the right.
too early.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Riggs. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
No, they made him do that. And I pushed conservative tackle too. They just wanted to let them score. I'm beating them too bad.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Damn.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll have just enough time to get one more.
We running offense. We running offense here.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half.
We don't need no halftime update.
The first half here, and now we join Kevin with the
Just trying to get out of here with no injuries. About to put the backups in.
ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will.
I've been thinking lately about putting Notre Dame in the SEC.
Navy will go back on the attack. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange that you can't
I knew he was going to run it right there.
describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Hell yeah.
Really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line.
Let's go. Let's run a duo at him.
Team has the ball and ready to get moving. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They finally
Almost took off on him.
This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Able to
Good tackle by him.
for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off play action. He'll pull it down and run.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
The first down.
Hey, now.
Heading down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
I should have ran away the quarterback.
Room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Buddy stood still, so.
Great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown.
Great blocking by Anzalone.
Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone.
Harris getting in on the action.
Now they have extended this
Uh-oh.
guy, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes
I made it
the
still.
rivalry game
All right.
can give
Bullock's coming in next game, or next drive.
And there can be
He
no
could play the rest of the game.
point now. You've worked too hard
And then we'll
this
just get
offseason.
guys in and out.
Had this game circled for so long.
Kansas still up for the Heisman, so I'm going to let him keep playing.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd
I had another Heisman candidate too. I forget who the other guy is.
Get some momentum on your side.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
You're not running on me, boys. This ain't last year.
No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They'll go right back to it. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Riggs. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Navy will have to punt it away.
Oh, shit.
They may have to pay him overtime.
Oh, no, I messed up.
5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here come the Irish back on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. It's complete. They'll get him down. But
Oh, shit. I'm supposed to put Bullock in.
50, he's down to the
Coming in right now. And then man will come in too since.
first down play. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Both of these running backs are from Fresno State. I recruited both of them at Fresno State, and they have come and been bell cows for our running game this year.
At the 23-yard line, give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's man.
Don't take the hit. Good job.
Completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Unloads it left. Looking for the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish.
Another rushing touchdown.
Let's try to go for 2. I got to start learning how to.
Come into this one, running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Midshipmen offense making its way back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll try it again. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting running.
Damn, they be running on 3rd and. Okay.
Brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Hunt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Got his man downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. Looking for room. It's man. Breaks into the open. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Right back to the well. Noses his way forward. Maybe gets one. They'll mark it.
That was supposed to be a loss.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone.
Good job, LeBron. I hate that animation, man. They need to fix that. Just because I don't want to use placement and accuracy, you shouldn't make my balls float like that. Like, you know what I'm saying, in the air when I'm like down in the red zone. It literally takes a play away from me if I want to throw it to the back corner or something like that. Well, he caught it though.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 13 over North Texas. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Midshipmen trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop.
I wanted him to throw it right now. A little net of defenders right there.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water inside.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So 1st down will open up the final period. Goes to the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The run by the quarterback or the pitch wasn't going to work on that play.
Gonna run it. It's man. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for a big play downfield.
Let's go. Get off me, little guy.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3, now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And how about that? That's the 1st INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. 1st mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. It's a draw. Nice move.
Get this man.
Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here come the Irish back on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here.
Damn, you're just looking at him, Carney. Hit him again.
I told you to do it. Just go out and execute it.
You pushed him and then just stood there and looked at him.
Much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's man.
Drag him.
Just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Harris. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Oh.
And the quarterback is knocked.
Excuse me.
Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Fitted in the window for the score. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well,
I know it says that the backups are in, but
4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And here comes the Navy offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Runs ahead.
that man Bannon, 11, he's a monster.
To the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To give to the back. Turning it on. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the left.
Oh, shit.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10.
Missed the hit stick.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, try to convert through the air.
Oh, great catch. They made sure they made that man box me out.
Down and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield and he gets it.
Jesus, perfect blocks.
Smacks him with the stiff arm. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Navy after that huge run might just try to run it right at him again. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to go right back to him on first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Good hit.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now, and the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Bringing the heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Carney. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He'll throw on third down. Wide open downfield. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.
Good game, boys.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff.
Battle for the Rip Miller Trophy.
And winning rivalries.
Notre Dame's won it 91 times. Emeka had a really good game. He had an 81% completion percentage. Sat out the second half to preserve his wear and tear. Good pump.
Unbelievable effort here by the winning team and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish now.
But the Navy uniforms are fire. They're some of the best in the game. I think they're called the Jolly Roger alternate uniforms. They're really cool. They need to have it in a blue, too, instead of just a white.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.
Let's go see who we got to take on next week. Also, if we got any recruits. Guys have been signing lately. I need some guys to make decisions so I can get some points. Here we go. Yes, we got the tight end we wanted from Huntersville, North Carolina. Fitel Choi. He's going to be a Mackey Award winner in the future. Uh-oh, another one. Frederick Crum from Indian Trail, North Carolina. He could possibly be a Mackey Award winner in the future, too. He has an 87 speed as a tight end. Another one. Reggie Lawrence, 5-star left tackle from Clayton, Ohio. Big week in recruiting. I got the 2 tight ends I wanted. I lost the other one that I was recruiting, so I got these 2. Oh, somebody locked me out. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff to check. New bowl rankings came out. All right, we lost Yelk to Texas A&M and Hill to USC. We're gonna let those guys. And Jesus, man, I lost all the corners. All right, I guess you gotta. I'm just happy I'm done with those guys. That'll free some points up for me to really dig into the rest of the guys I got. All right, now I'm going to sort them by national rank, just so I can. We might actually be able to go scout a couple new players, see what the prospect list looks like. So, Silas finally ready. Playing time and pro potential are his. Let's give him a visit. Let's see if we can figure out his hard sell so we can hurry up and get him done. He's the #1 player in the country, even though he's a red diamond. So, hold up. Football influencer. That's it. He's a football influencer. That's why you're a red diamond, because you're too busy trying to be on social media. You're not trying to cover the men's. Football influencer. Should be good on him. Clemson and me have been fighting back and forth over this guy. I mean, I just got to wait and see. I guess I could schedule a visit with him. Mondo, we should get him. I'm going to leave him alone. Nigel Teague. Oh, my God. This is the guy I wanted to. Somehow Fresno jumped me. But I think he had a visit to Fresno last week. They're not going to get that much influence. I'm going to still win him, I think. Oh, I really want him so bad. The game's just playing with me. I know I'm going to win him. Because I'm going to have more influence than them next week. I don't got no room for no visit. I'm just going to leave him alone. Nick Melvin. I'm just going to ride you out, bro. Okay, I finally got Buddy's pitch. Oregon's coming for him. I got to hurry up and get this boy's hard sell on him. I really want this guy. Damn, I forgot which one it was. Star Search? He cares about proximity to home. All right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to sway him. So... I need to sway this kid. Try to run a sway on that. We're in a soft sell on this pitch. I know we got an F, but I mean it'll get us something. All right, Jason Cormier, finally ready. Brandon playing time. I could figure out his hard sell. Brandon playing time. He could be a primetime player. Let me go through them again just to make sure. I think he's a primetime player. He is. Fuck. Those guys just wash each other out. I'm doing that. I need to get that perk where I can invite more people for visits on a week. He's a contact seeker, so he's not going to be fast. We'll leave these alone. And then I'm going to come back, check on him next week. Oh, wait a minute. I should have checked top recruiting classes. Oh, we got Syracuse this week. We made it up to number 2 in the country. Of course, Georgia got the top class. 10th, but we still working on guys. So all them guys gonna end up in the transfer portal anyway. They're not gonna get no playing time. All right, let's go check the Heisman watch. All right, Emari Nkansah, number 2 in the Heisman vote, and he's having good games every week. Landry Malik, I can't wait. We need to see them in the Big Ten championship. This is the guy that I mentioned in a previous game that I need another chance at him. I'm way better on defense now, and let's check the bracket, see what they're talking about. They got us in the Orange Bowl right now. Oh, Fresno. Look at Fresno. Okay. Where's Natty? Where's Natty this year? AT&T Stadium. Let's go check some award watch list, see if we're getting any attention there. Yep, of course. Anzalone and Nkansah could win the Maxwell. We got 2 guys in there. Walter Camp, same. Uh-oh. I might be up for Coach of the Year, y'all. Yo, this guy must be doing good at Army. He has a winning record with him. Davey O'Brien. Landry Malik. Okay. My linebackers fighting for this. Percy getting in the mix. Percy Angel getting in the mix. Oh, yeah, we're going to be bringing some hardware home this year. And I told y'all Percy might win the Thorpe. Oh, that's my kid from Hawaii that I recruited. He's a dog. Damn, he turned out to be a 93, huh? All right, we got a Bolitnikoff Award winner. Okay. Yeah, we're going to win a lot of awards this year. Steven Goodwell's going to win the kick returner of the year. All right. So thank you for joining us for this episode of Waking the Echoes. We've reached number 2 in the country, and we're traveling to Syracuse for a 3:30 kickoff with the Orangemen next game. So join us for that game. And I appreciate everybody that's been engaging with my videos. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm surprised, but like, thank you for engaging with my stuff. And yeah, we're just gonna keep going, man.